जब सोई हो तुम जाग जाते हो, पहले रब के सामने तुम हाथ उठाते हो, फिर मखलूक की खिदमत में तुम झुक जाते हो। दूध की ये नेमत हम तक पहुंचाते हो। तूने जीवन की तस्वीरें रंगों में है ढाली, तेरे दम से है आती हर घर में खुशहाली। खुशहाली हो, खुशहाली, मवेशी एक अनमोल खजाना है। हर बीमारी हर तकलीफ से तुमने इन्हें बचाना है। याद है रखना तुमने अपनी पैदावार बढ़ाना है। आगाही और इल्म के हर पहलू को अपनाना है। हो जो सेहतमंद कौम समझो हमने मंजिल पाली। खुशहाली हो, खुशहाली, खुशहाली हो, आज से है ये अज़्म हमारा और खुद से भी है पैमान। तंदुरुस्ती और सेहत बनेगी यूं ही हम सबकी पहचान। धरती होगी शान हमारी, हम होंगे धरती का मान। डेयरी हब ने खुशहाली की राहों में मारी है जान, और तरक्की की ये राहें हम सब ने है अपना ली। खुशहाली हो, खुशहाली,
Assalamu alaikum viewers. Dr. Nasir Javed and Ruby Anam, your hosts, are back with yet another episode of Dairy Hub training programs. Viewers, in Pakistan, we have extreme climates, and the high temperatures affect our animals, especially the hybrid animals, adversely. It is estimated that heat stress can cause production loss of almost 30 to 40% in dairy animals.
To talk about this issue, today we have invited an expert, Dr. Naveed Anjum, who is managing Safar Dairy Farm. Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Sahib.
Walaikum assalam.
We welcome you to this Dairy Hub training program. My first question to you is about what seasonal factors affect animals.
The factors which affect animals include heat, cold, wind, storm, rain, etc. However, the most crucial is heat or high climate, especially when there is humidity. This has the worst effect on animals.
Dr. Sahab, please tell us how animals maintain their body temperature during extreme heat.
In order to maintain their body temperature in extreme heat conditions, animals drink a lot of water, eat good quality feed, search out shady places to sit and prefer open spaces to control their body heat.
Dr. Sahib, what are the adverse effects of heat on animals and how does this affect their production?
Extreme heat affects animals in a number of ways. Firstly, an animal's feed intake increases and they drink more water in order to maintain their body temperature. It is the rise in animal's internal body temperature due to which its feed intake is affected. This increased internal body temperature results in acidity, which causes the animal to perspire and leads to panting, which affects the animal's breathing also. Reduced intake of feed then makes the animal lethargic as well. All these symptoms are due to extremely hot weather. Secondly, all these factors ultimately affect an animal's production. Since their feed intake is reduced, less milk is produced. It is a known fact that a well-managed farm which provides heat relief effectivity will suffer only 10 to 15% reduction in production, whereas the average farmer would lose about 30 to 40% of his animals' production. In addition to this, problems like mastitis, calving difficulties, infertility, etc. are also caused by heat stress.
Dr. Sahab, you mentioned a very important finding that small farmers face 30 to 40% of reduced production due to heat stress. What measures would you advise them to take to prevent this loss by helping their animals counter the effects of heat?
Firstly, small farmers need to change feeding timings and quantities of their animals. Let's take feeding things first. Farmers should make sure that they feed their animals when the weather is pleasant. For example, either early mornings or evenings after sunset. Secondly, the quantity of feed served to the animals should remain the same but divided into smaller portions. This will help digestion and ultimately the well-fed animals will surely yield better production. Thirdly, serve the animals fresh water at all times. If they are tired, ensure that they are served water at least 5 times a day. And if the animals are untied, then fresh and cold water should be available and accessible to them. In addition to this, to counter the animal's acidity problems, 100 grams of sodium bicarbonate should be mixed with animal's feed. This is excellent in reducing acidity. Besides this, if 100 grams of fat or oil is mixed in daily feed, this is also beneficial as it will provide them energy. If farmers make use of mineral mixture, it can be very favorable in reducing heat stress and increasing the animal's feed intake and production.
Dr. Saab, you just mentioned a very interesting remedy to mix 100 grams of fat or oil to counter acidity in animals. But common perception amongst our farmers is that oil or fat is greasy stuff, so it may cause more heat related problems to animals in summers. Is that correct?
One main cause of heat stress is that due to the animal's lethargic state, it lacks the energy to resist the negative effects of the hot weather. To resolve this, fat or oil is included in the animal's feed so that they produce energy to resist heat-related problems.
Dr. Sahib, what would you say are ideal climatic conditions to get the best production from animals?
To increase production, ideal temperatures would be between 15 degrees centigrade to 25 degrees centigrade. Humidity should be approximately between 40 to 45%. These are ideal climatic conditions for animals to produce more milk.
Farmers often complain that in high temperatures, animals are badly affected and start to pant too much. They lose their appetites and production is considerably lowered. What is your advice in such conditions?
Well, to begin with, our farmers must realize that due to negligence, their animals are tied up in the sun till noon. Around that time, the farmer moves the animal and either finds shade or takes it into its shed. It is my humble request to my brother farmers to rise early and tie the animals in sheds or move them under some shade. They must bath the animals at least once a day and feed them well. If the animal is perspiring, it is important to bath it immediately, pouring maximum water on its head in order to normalize its body temperature. After this, try to feed the animal as advised with bicarbonate of soda mixed in its feed. Animals must be bathed every 2 hours until it feels well enough and develops an appetite to come to feed itself. It should be ensured that animals are tied or kept in the shade during daylight hours with as much of airflow around it as possible. I assure you that heat stress and its effect will be largely avoided and production will definitely increase.
Let us now watch how Chaudhry Abdul Hamid and Fazlu protect their animals from heat.
Assalamu alaikum, Chaudhry. What's the matter?
Nothing, Saimaji. Our Chaudhry's head has been affected by the heat.
Oh dear Saimaji, where do I begin?
Begin by telling her about the pond, the water, the mud sludge.
Ow! Don't interrupt when two wise people are conversing.
Please, will someone tell me what's going on?
Saimaji, my cow Rano is continuously sighing and panting and perspiring. She isn't eating anything and is hardly producing any milk.
Saimaji, she is breathing so heavily that it looks like that she has been running a race. I think she is suffering from heat stress.
Just look at poor innocent animal. Its tongue is also hanging out.
Chaudhry, I think I'll just leave.
No, Saimaji. Please at least give me some advice.
What's the use? You don't do what I advise anyway.
What have I done?
Did I not tell you to keep your animals untied so that they eat whenever they feel like? But you didn't listen to me. Now suffer the consequences. Poor Rano is suffering because she is always tied up in the sun. I even advise you to make a water pond in the shed in order to assure availability of water at all times for the animals. If you make a drinking pond with fresh clean water for them and leave them untied to drink at will, all problems will be sorted out.
Don't embarrass me anymore, Saimaji. I am quite ashamed enough.
Saimaji, if you scold him some more, maybe out of embarrassment, our Chaudhry Sahab will finally take your advice and make a pond.
Saimaji, not only will I make a pond, but I'll also leave the animal untied.
And yes, in this hot season, keep your animals in shady places. If you put all this into practice, what I've told you, there will not be any decrease in milk production as well.
Yes, Saimaji. Come on, you goof. Take all the animals and tie them up in the shade.
Okay, Chaudhry Sahab. Now don't blame all your faults on me.
This is entirely your fault, lazy guy.
Viewers, we have learned many informative things from this program today. If animals are protected from extreme heat, we can maintain good milk production as well as good health for them. If animals are kept in an open environment and fresh drinking water availability is assured at all times, we can surely save our animals from serious heat stress. Another important thing we have learned today from Dr. Naveed Anjum is that if feeding patterns are changed a little, which is if their daily feed is divided into smaller portions and fed to them during the cooler hours of the day, like early morning or late evening, we can surely help animals cope with the problem that could be caused by heat stress.
With this, our program comes to an end. But before we go, a word for our brother farmers. Protect your animals from heat stress and generate better production from them. Increase your income and play your role in economic development. Dr. Nasir Javed and I, Ruby Anam, will be back soon with yet another episode of Dairy Hub training programs. Till then, Allah Hafiz.